Hi Scorpions, this is Char with Ariana Stark. This is your forecast for February 2023. Like always, I will rely on tarot for your overall messages, and I'm also using some oracle cards. I will dive into Divine Messages Oracle for a message from the universe. Scorpions, please keep in mind that these are all random messages and they may not be in any particular order, so please take whatever resonates with your story and leave the rest. Let's just dive into your reading. The energy that you're carrying in from January into February is the Page of Pentacles. Possibly in these final days you had made some minor gains, though maybe you had been promised much. Sometimes we have to settle for less than what we had been offered. I think you were also someone who was dealing with excess communication. You were also someone who was sought after for your advice. Obstacles to overcome this month is the Nine of Pentacles. You need to find time for yourself. Sometimes we get so bogged down on account of work that we fail to find time for ourselves. Again, this is in the challenge position, so Scorpions, you have to be prepared for hard work. Maybe you may think that nothing is coming about of your plans. The extra work could be overwhelming you, but you need to put in the effort. Influencers for this month, we have the Queen of Wands. This is a very magnetic personality. She's someone who is exuding power. Besides, she's very attractive and creative. Though there are going to be roadblocks and obstacles in your path, everything is going to fall in place. You're also someone who is going to benefit on account of networking or on account of your goodwill. Even if some people let you down, things will fall in place, so tap into your contacts, seek divine intervention. Other than that, Scorpions, I also feel that this month you could be someone who is going to give others a silent treatment. Sometimes you may say a thing or two, you can be very blunt, or at times you can just keep away. The first 10 days we have the Death card. This is talking about change, it's talking about transformation. Maybe there's also going to be changes in your schedule. You have to prioritize. Some tasks could come up suddenly and you have to focus on the same. I'm a bit distracted because there's an eagle, and Scorpion, it is your sign. I think you have to attend to pressing matters, but then you can take heart from the fact that tasks are done quickly. You're going to be happy with the output. Sometimes, it's better to settle for less. As the saying goes, something is better than nothing. Appreciation is also on the cards. You are in the Queen of Wands energy, so you're going to be someone who is exuding leadership skills. I think you are someone who's also giving your workers the freedom to carry on the task the way they desire, but then there'll always be those bad eggs which you need to counter. The management is also going to be supportive. Maybe you can enumerate whatever is going on within the workplace and get the support that you desire. 11th to 20th February, we have the Three of Swords. This lady has her back towards us and she seems to be covering her face. She doesn't want to show her face to the world. Possibly you feel dejected, disheartened. Maybe you feel a sense of loss, disappointment. Sometimes we don't get what we desire, but then we should accept God's plans, because even if some doors close, maybe it is for the best. Though it's not easy to digest it. It is going to be a very hectic month. It's going to be a time when you need to be prepared for long hours. Sometimes, excess work in this period could also leave you a bit exasperated. Again, the work environment could be also a bit stifling. It could be oppressive, but then these are the challenges which are going to harden you for your future ahead. In financial dealings, I think you should be very clear. Maybe a question of ethics could also arise. Scorpions, in this time, I'm also picking up that you need to focus on self-care. Your health could also be worrisome. Like I said, you have to find time for yourself. We did have the Nine of Pentacles in the challenge position. So find time for yourself despite the hectic schedule. Also weigh your words carefully, because sometimes harsh words could also create a rift in a relationship. The final days, we have the Ace of Cups, and I also have the Fool card in your reading. Again, this is a time when you may be focusing about new ideas, new plans, new beginnings. Scorpions, there's also a desire to travel, or you're making travel plans, you're discussing journeys. Communication could also be a problem. I think ego issues need to be dealt with. You shouldn't let it become a cause for disagreement. Sometimes whatever we utter could also create misunderstandings, and it could also lead to a situation which is detrimental for our own self. I think you also need to compromise when it comes to deals. Last minute deals could be struck. Maybe your client expects you to lower the cost of your services. Basically, I think money dealings and financial transactions will also keep you busy. You also have the urge to communicate with someone here, Scorpions. You are someone who is going to react on account of the urge you feel. Maybe you also need to lower your expectations. Maybe you fancy that better position at work, but then maybe the management has someone else or wants somebody else to come in. With respect to your love life, I have this card: forgiveness heals, revenge doesn't. Maybe because of this Three of Swords, the universe is asking you to forgive the person, because forgiveness means love. Revenge means getting even with the person, and that in itself is not love. For some of you, we have this card: the grass wasn't greener on the other side. Maybe the person who rejected your advances realizes the same. Maybe he is heartbroken. I think you do have your chances when it comes to the opposite sex this February, because you're someone who's the Queen of Wands, someone who's very attractive. Incidentally, I also have this card: I have changed, I have evolved, I have transformed, and the reason is you. Whatever it may be, I think the person you're dealing with or your romantic partner also realizes that you have changed and transformed him. You may have become a better version of yourself because of the impact of this person in your life. I think unwanted attention is also quite likely for Scorpions this February. Maybe you're also in the Nine of Pentacles mode. You want time all by yourself. That is why your partner or your person could feel that you're focusing on yourself. I think work could also be a priority. That is why you don't have time for each other. The universe is also asking you to make travel plans or to keep your travel documents in order. A ticket to ride from the Divine Messages Oracle has come up, and we also have the Fool card. So sudden changes, sudden developments are likely. The last card in this reading is 222, partnerships and balance. Pay attention to the new people entering your life. Take time to balance your time and energy in existing ones, it says. I think the key for you is cooperation. Even for a successful work environment, we do want everything to be in harmony. There are also going to be new people entering your life, but you also need to focus on pre-existing ones. I hope, Scorpions, you liked your reading. This is Tarot with Ariana Stark. Please give us your feedback in the comment section. This is Ariana Stark signing off. Take care. Bye till the next time.